outside of the religious groups, you don't really find people talking about spirituality, especially the fact that spirituality is a core component of being human. So we being able to find that place of talking about spirituality as a core essential part of nature and the biology of being human, as long as that's kind of taboo or too esoteric or too woo woo, meaningful conversations about core parts of our being. The only way you have unrealized potential is by standing still and doing nothing. The second you agree and accept, I have to move, I have to do something, and as a part of this conversation, realizing that you have a spiritual component to you, not being religious, not trying to, convert you to any kind of particular belief system, but realizing that spirit is a part of the human makeup. Then you can start to talk about, well, if we all have a portion of divine consciousness and spirit within us, then we all have a mechanism that if you don't feel like you have worth right now, we start talking about a real path to finding that worth. Aside from just you're human, you have intrinsic value, now you're starting to talk about the real tools you can pull out to find out, if I don't feel worth right now, how do I start to find where I can draw my sense of worth from? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lived at least a portion of their lives in despair. Despair is the absence of hope. If you realize that you have worth and you have a purpose, then there's hope for whatever that purpose might be. There's hope for you achieving that purpose. But if you become desperate and you live in despair, then that hope is no longer there. How do we figure out the way to what am I trying to say? What's the way to accessing that hope in times where it doesn't seem to be there?
I would ask the question, what did you do this morning when you got up? And hopefully he would say brush his teeth.
First and foremost, give thanks immediately after, brush your teeth.
Yeah. So
Right.
if you did give thanks, or if you did brush your teeth, that's a sign of hope. That means
I agree.
That means that you see value in yourself just to brush your teeth.
Yep, I agree 100%.
So if we can start off with the small things, we can start building on that.